Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. This is Rock Cloud. Today's video is going to be one that I uploaded a while ago, and it has everything to do with Mars. And I will be leaving a link uh, to further discuss this other information that I've come across will correlate well with these missions I've been on in dealing with, the Navy and also the galactic councils. So I want to talk a little bit more about these projects as far as the Montauk project, as far as Project Pegasus, uh, the Phoenix projects, and there was also other names that correlate with these projects as well. The Rainbow Project, and I'll be getting into that later on within these projects. But they correlate very well with each other. And now we all know that the Dracos destroyed Mars, and how when they encounter a civilization, 9 times out of 10, they want to take and start making hybrids to infiltrate the society. They've done this for billions of years, okay? This is what they do. They've done it with the human population. There's an infestation of human reptilian hybrids. And those upper echelons, as I stated a while ago, are considered the Illuminatis, okay? These illuminated ones, and they have built a structure, a pyramid structure, where they are at the top, as they state. They are at the top. And in order to join these organizations, you have to be able to be willing to submit your soul, sign your soul over to them, and do certain things that a normal human being with ethics will not will be willing to do. So let's talk about the Mars colony. Now, we all know that NASA is not forthcoming with information about Mars, and they give you not even minute information about it. They give you basically misinformation. NASA has a base there, and there are many colonies. And I think the first colony of humans that tried to go there were taken out by the Dracos. First, they got approval from the Dracos to go ahead with that project, and then they once they got there and started these human colonies, they destroyed them. They took them as slaves and food. And I think it was Laura. What's her name? I forget her last name, but she had everything to do with this. One of the presidents, um, Eisenhower. Yeah, yeah. Well, as she stated in her videos, that she got approached by this group that wanted her to be a part of these colonies, and she turned them down. And it was a good thing because that first colony got eliminated by the Dracos. So and she would have been one of many casualties that was on Mars. Okay, but now there's many civilizations there. There's NASA. NASA has a base there, and it has NASA emblem on it, and it says NASA right out there. There's also schools for Nazi children there, and I'll talk about that because it has everything to do with this mission for the council. Also, listen to that link that I'm going to leave, because it has a lot of talk about reptilians, and it has a lot of talk about mind control and the civilization that were on Mars and what's going on Mars right now. So after I finish this video, I will leave a link for you guys to look at, and it will correlate well and resonate with you guys and everything that I've been talking about all the way up to this point. So let's begin with the mission for the council. Okay, now we all know that Pleiadians they do have a council, and like I stated before, there are many councils out there that are positive, that has nothing to do with the Nazi Nordics. Okay, the Nazi Nordics also have a base there on Mars, and they also have schools that are above ground. Okay, so the council asked me to go there because these children were being harmed. These Nazi children were being harmed. And as I stated before, I don't care if it's a reptilian child that's being harmed. If it's a Nazi, I don't care if it's a bad group. And they are teaching these children how to come up in their negative society. If a child is being harmed, then that's my main concern, is to protect these children and eliminate the threat. So, and when the council asked me to go there and take out this threat, it was to eliminate. It wasn't to have a discussion or to just you know, it was to eliminate. Bottom line. So I pop in this school, and it's just like it's on Mars. And when I get there, I portal into a classroom, just like a classroom that you will see here on Earth. Nothing different. And there is a blonde-headed, blue-eyed female teacher. Now, when I get there, she's in this classroom, and my mindset is way different than any other mission that I normally deal with as far as with the council. So when I get there, I see her, and someone probably got wind of me coming there and eliminating this threat, because when I get there, I don't see the target, and I know the target is in there in this classroom. So, and the technology that this being had, now there was no children within that classroom at that time, so we timed that just right to be there, and everything is timing as far as with these missions. So when I get there in the classroom, I only see her. I know that this being there, but I cannot pick up on his life force. He had technology, cloaking technology, and it had the ability to mask his energy. So I could not pick up on his energy. And I'm looking around in his classroom, and I know he's in there, but I cannot locate him. So as I'm walking around the classroom, now, when I'm in this state of conscious, I don't need my eyes to see. I just need an area to start scanning. So this Nazi teacher, I never mind her, because she's not really trying to, I know that she's not going to help. So when I turn my back to her, she blew a kiss at this being. Well, she knew the being location, and she blew a kiss at this being. And I turned around, and I went directly for him. Now I didn't need to see with my eyes. I just needed um, to see the location he was in, and she gave his location up by doing that, by blowing a kiss his way. So when I grabbed this being, and a lot of times, guy, when you're dealing with the Pleiadians, the Pleiadians, we take things a little bit not personal, but we like to use our hands when we eliminate. So I choked this being out, and I watched him take his last breath. Now I'm gonna tell you what this being looked like, because when I grabbed him by his neck, he came out of that cloaking technology. So he phased right back in, and when I grabbed his neck, I had him on the ground, and I was choking him out. I watched him take his last breath. So he looked pasty white, greenish, real light green, but it was more like pasty white green. He had a mixture of colors, and it had everything to do with some cream color, pasty white, and green. And his ears came out like how you see my finger, and the tip of his ear looked just like that round oval shape, and it had like a hole, like a hole that went into his his head. So his ears came out, and it had like the oval shape, and I can see that he had like a hunch type back, and he had I wouldn't consider it a suit. It was um it was more or less like a almost like a backpack, but it was a type of armor and clothing all at the same time. But what had happened was this particular being there at that Nazi school were he was harming children. I mean, he was harming children, and a lot of times the Nazis do not mind for this type of stuff to go on. They encourage a lot of the trauma that goes on um, within these schools. So, but these kids must have called out to for help, um, and when you're dealing with the council, we don't care who you affiliate with. If you are being harmed and you ask for help, we will be there, depending on the council decision. So it was decided that we go there and eliminate it, and a lot of that had to do with the Pleiadian council um, wanted that threat to be eliminated. So and I actually felt a little Pleiadian, and I know how the Pleiadians work. They will choke the hell out of you when it comes to encountering a threat. They like to use their hands, and so do I. As far as martial arts, I like to use my hands. I'm real good with hand to hand combat. But with that link, you're gonna start to understand how the reptilians have been infiltrating certain societies, and how and I told you before, the Illuminati no longer wants to depend on the Dracos, and I said that before in the Journey to a Truth podcast, that these Illuminatis feel like they can take care of themselves. They don't want to deal with the Dracos, and, and the Dracos are pissed off. I stated that, and this video is going to confirm everything that I've been saying. Everything that I've been saying, this video is going to confirm it. So just listen to it very carefully. I'm glad that my team is finally um, giving me this confirmation. And guys, this is another thing I want you to know, that you can pull in information and get these downloads, and it's going to resonate with you. We all, as spiritual beings, have the power. I am no special than any of you guys. You can pull in this information. You can pull it in. And just like when I search for these AIs, I have certain training that I've gone through. When you can see energy, you're going to know whether you're dealing with, I don't care how real they look, you're going to know if you're dealing with a human being or something else. You know, and it's the same thing with AI and androids. You're going to know. And all it takes is a little practice, and have a little bit of faith behind yourself, that when you do start to, your soul is going to pick up on things. Just like when you're out somewhere and you're just minding your business, and then all of a sudden you know that somebody's watching you, and then you turn and look, there's a person actually watching you. Okay, well, you psychically picked up on that information. You tuned into someone's watching you. You picked up on it. Whatever the person was thinking of, the attention that he had, you tuned into that, and then you turn. You don't even know why you turn. And a lot of that has to do with not only your psychic abilities, but it has everything to do with your higher self giving you this alert. So yeah, look at that link, guys, and you'll see um, everything that I've been talking about. So once again, guys, I love, honor, and respect you. Have a good day.